Hello and welcome to HVNN's series of interviews with candidates running for the Poughkeepsie Common Council. My name is Roger Connor and we're coming to you from the Spark Media Project in the Poughkeepsie Underwear Factory building in downtown Poughkeepsie. I'm joined by Lee Klein, the incumbent council member for the 4th Ward. Lee, thank you for making the time to be here this afternoon.
Thank you for having me, Roger.
First off, tell us about the 4th Ward. Why do you live there? What do you love about the 4th Ward?
Well, first, we love the city of Poughkeepsie. We moved to the city of Poughkeepsie in 1986. I grew up in the town of Poughkeepsie, and met my wife when we were both working in New York City, moved to the city, wanted to be close to the center of things, liked the city, liked the variety of homes to be purchased there, liked the being in the middle of really Dutchess County, and the accessibility, liked being not far from the river and the train station and other amenities. So we actually lived first in this another part of the South Side, Monell Avenue, and then moved to Seaman Road 10 years later in 1996, and like it because it's residential, a lot of lovely homes. Also, it's comfortable, it's easy to get around, you're not far from anything, and it's not all residential. Part of it's the Vassar Brothers Medical Center campus, and there is some commercial activity as well. So it's convenient to virtually everything. Enjoyed a great deal, been here in the south side of the city for 31 years.
Very good. Now, in your time, obviously you've watched city politics and city government, and you chose to get involved. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the qualities that you bring to the job that you feel are essential for a good council person.
Well, one is, I believe, roots in the city. I have a personal stake in the city. I have a home here. I'm an attorney. I have an office here. In other words, I'm self-employed, and I have a pretty good knowledge of what's going on in the city. I was a city court judge for 9 years, from '96 to '04, and I practiced law here since 1986. Having a business background, being self-employed, provides a business background, which I believe is very important as a quality to understand the nature of finances. When one is running a business, the issue of financial and fiscal responsibility is very important, and I think that lends itself to governance as well. I'm also an attorney, so many of the issues we have legal implications. The city has a corporation counsel to act as the city's advisor or the council's advisor when it comes to measures that come before the city council, but it helps to have an attorney legal background, and I think those qualities, being married for 30 plus years, having 2 children, I think adds another dimension of understanding, if you will. I understand what it's like to be concerned for your safety of your family and for your kids. My children grew up here, so I think those are qualities that I think I'm active in the community. I've been involved in the Jewish community for many years, less so now, but still active, and so I have a commitment here, and I have skin in the game. I have a reach and a root. I have roots and reach here, I believe, that I think are helpful to give me perspective to serve on the city council and be an asset to the community.
Now, you've served on the council for how long now?
Well, this is my 6th year. I served on 10 and 11. I lost re-election in 11, but got back on in the election of 2013 and served on for 14, 15, and 16, and now 17, and running for re-election now.
Very good. And what do you see are some of the key challenges facing not just the 4th Ward, but the city of Poughkeepsie itself?
It's the financial issue. That is probably the most critical challenge, getting the city's finances under control, managing and reducing debt, enhancing revenue, and, Roger, bringing in people. The lifeblood of a place is people. And the city needs people to come here, to live here, to do business here, to enjoy, to visit, and that's what we need here. And those are the things that we have to get the fiscal house in order. And I believe the current administration is doing an excellent job at that. And I'm glad to be one of the people on the council who've supported the administration's efforts. And I've been directly involved. I'm one of 2 members of the council's Finance Committee. I work closely, have been working closely with Mike Young, with Mark Nelson, who was Commissioner of Finance, now is acting, is City Administrator, and I'm also Vice Chair of the City of Poughkeepsie's IDA. So I'm very much committed to being involved in those issues and working hard with others to right the fiscal ship, enhance revenue, and enhance tax base, support reasonable and reasoned development, and to bring people to the city and to take it and to allow the city to realize its potential, which I think is tremendous.
Very good. Well, Lee Klein, our time goes by very quickly.
Sure.
And I appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk with us today. This has been Lee Klein. He is the incumbent candidate for the Poughkeepsie Common Council in the 4th Ward. And whether you live in Poughkeepsie or anywhere else in the Hudson Valley, be sure to get informed about your local elections and be sure to get out and vote on Tuesday, November 7th. Thank you again, Lee.
Thank you very much, Roger. And my wife appreciates me being here as well. She likes me to get out and talk to folks like you. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.